Maurice Hibbard with the Grandpa Mull Thought for 1/25/19. I've been talking about the wows in life that has caused me, at this point, to look at becoming a minister. When I was about 4, I informed my mother that I was going to go see my father at the courthouse where he worked for the WPA in Manchester, which is 3.5 miles away. And I took off and walked to town. Of course, she had panicked because I disappeared, and they found me at the courthouse. They were upset. When we lived in Detroit, and I was about 7, and they'd gone to Hazel Park to visit some friends. I wasn't having any fun, and so I used my allowance and caught the streetcar and transferred to a bus and went home. And they were very upset. Why did I do these things? The biggie was when I was about 14, and Dad had bought a coal truck, and Uncle Ralph was driving it, hauling coal past our house from Sidell to Manchester. And he picked me up and let me drive. I couldn't see over the steering wheel. I had to look under the steering wheel and above the dash to see. I was leaning against the seat, changing gears and hauling coal. He said, "Tomorrow we'll do it again." I laid awake almost all night, so excited about driving that truck. But Uncle Ralph never showed up, so I caught another coal truck and went to town and found the truck with the keys in it. Found Uncle Ralph had had too much to drink. So I'd promised Billy Stivers would pick him up. And so I just jumped in the truck and drove through town. One man jumped up on the running board and looked in and saw me driving. He thought the truck was rolling loose. Came out, picked Billy Stivers up, went up to Sidell to get some coal, and realized that I couldn't manipulate the chute to get the coal out. Came back, and Mother was in the road, and she waved me in. Nothing was said. Dad came home that evening, very upset, and he gave me a whipping like I've never had before. I had so much guilt over why did I do things like this, and the guilt I felt because he had punished me so much and how little I thought about myself. This had a lot to do with why I felt I needed and would be a minister.